Oh, Griffin's now online. Oh, what the
Dude,
fuck?
I fucking hate traffic.
Oh my god, you're still showing as idle. What the fuck?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
hello?
Oh,
Are
I
you being
am.
sneaky
Weird.
right now?
Uh-oh. Can you hear me?
Oh, fuck. Oh, Griffin can't hear me. Oh,
I can hear you, bitch.
Oh, wait, I can hear you
I can hear
too.
you, dumbass.
Then what the fuck are you? Fuck you.
Sorry, you were roboting for me, but then I saw my signal. My signal keeps going in and out, actually.
Oh, mine too. What the fuck?
Where are we stationed?
I always
One
forget
second.
how to look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect, do something, and then reconnect, and we'll see if I can get better. Now I can talk shit on Anthony. Well, we're here. I don't actually need those, I just need this. I need my intro-outro script. Okay, I can join back in. Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada boop.
Bada bazinga.
I'm gonna say it was you.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's why you were also getting a bad signal.
Well, yeah.
To the Discord server.
Yeah, I don't
Hello
know.
and welcome to episode 68 of the To Be Titled Later podcast. I'm Griffin. I'm joined by Anthony, and today we're gonna flip-flop between really funny and really dark.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. Can we start with some funny, or no? Do you want to start dark?
I want to start the dark just so we get it out of the way.
Okay.
Disclaimer ahead of time: we don't condone violence. Death is bad.
Yeah.
Easy enough. I mean, yeah. So anything we say henceforth is in jest.
We do ingest.
Yeah. So Charlie Kirk just got fucking blasted.
Yeah, he got blasted.
He just got blasted in the neck.
Yeah, it fucking brutal.
That severely impacted my workflow. It's a brutal thing. Don't look up the video. I don't recommend it.
I
specifically
accidentally saw it.
Did not look at it.
Oh, I accidentally, I was scrolling on Facebook and then it just appeared and I was like, that should not be alled. I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah, it's just out there. It's just a guy getting shy. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
As far as a video that I had to see go, I mean, I didn't look it up and I was like, I'm specifically not looking up. I do not want to see it because what the fuck was that? I just disconnected and reconnected.
I know, I changed to automatic on Discord.
Sure. I was like, I'm specifically not looking this up. And then one of my friends is like, yo, look at this, though. And then it's just the video edited to be like a different thing overlaid over the gross parts. And it's like,
still.
Okay, but that's still watching it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fucking dark. And I think that
it's dark.
of course, you know what I mean? Like, it's never good when anyone dies.
Not sad about him dying.
I feel bad for everyone in his sphere. You know, like I'm sure at some point, you know, that's gonna be rough. I
feel bad for the people who had to witness it. I don't know if I'd say in his sphere because that's
his
like
kids and wife were there at the speaking engagement.
That one's really fucked. That one's so fucked because they're relatively unrelated to this. Like his kids are babies, literally babies.
Yeah, so I think that I'm not looking forward to the mental gymnastics that, again, guns aren't the problem, it's the trans people. I'm curious to see how that gymnastics gets played.
Well, as far as I know, they don't even have the culprit right now.
That is true. That is very true.
So who knows how that'll evolve? I'm worried about what it'll be used as an excuse to be enacted by the administration.
Yeah,
okay, now let's talk about the funny
parts
of it. Yeah, it's not going to be gun reform. Let's talk about the funny parts about this, like when he said that having some casualties every year is an unfortunate consequence, but necessary to having gun rights.
Yeah, I do think that I think it's hard to take a stance in which you could be one of those casualties. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I have a stance that
will result in like yourself getting hurt.
Yeah, like a hot take. I don't know if I have like enough of a hot take. I guess my hot take, right? Like my hot take would be if I'm like, you know how I'm pro purge. Like if the purge came out and I got purged night 1, it'd be like, oof. Hot take, because I kept talking about the purge.
Yeah, there's a recorded evidence of you being like, I want to purge.
Yeah, and then I get purged immediately, and it's like, well, you fucking wanted it.
And I'd be like, well, yeah, they advocated for violence.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think that's like the hard part.
Yeah. I mean, he was a hate monger that advocated for violence and actively dehumanized people. Like, I got some flack from coworkers for being like, I'm really not sad about this, but I didn't want to come out at work to defend myself.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like, he's actively made a career out of hating people like me and wanting to take away literally my rights as a trans person.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the hard part where it's like, if you're someone whose job it is to reduce people's rights, like the right to
this
live
is a result of
also
his
that.
rhetoric.
Yeah. So I guess that's.
I need to turn the fan. It's hot.
Okay, and I have to adjust my mic, so it was good that you were quiet and I was quiet.
Yeah, we'll cut that out. But yeah, it's like this is a direct result of the kind of rhetoric that his like group of pundits and his political side, and especially him, advocate for.
But I think they assumed that it would be people killing
against the people they dislike.
Yes.
They
right?
didn't consider that, and we don't know anything about the culprit, but based on recent shootings and all past shootings, I'm going to guess that it's probably someone further to the right of him who is disappointed that he's too left-wing, because that seems to be the case all the recent times, and that's fucked. That's crazy, but they are.
Yeah, again, I guess and like part of it is it doesn't even matter. Like it kind of, again, this is where I think it's funny where it's like, what was it? Trump, what was that, a couple weeks ago, where they were like, trans people shouldn't have guns. And then the NRA was like, no, everyone should have guns. And it's like, I feel like we're still missing the point. Like we're like, hey, certain people shouldn't have guns. And I don't think that's right. I think just no one should have guns. Like we're just close. Yeah. Like they were close to something.
Well, they're all disingenuous hacks.
Well, true. That's valid. Very valid. So yeah, I'm I don't know. I'm curious to see how this will unfold. It was a little, hold on, had to move my chair. It was a little interesting to see people at work. It was a little scary to know how many people. I think my response was like, oh wow, that's crazy. Like that's never something you want to see. Like that was, I think, my response today. I saw people where it was like, oh, he's the founder of Turning Point USA and he was at a speaking engagement, like all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, you're speaking in a way where now I'm questioning things. Like you know, it's like, okay. So I now have a more accurate idea of some of the political viewpoints of some people. So, which is interesting and good for me to know.
Yeah. I will say there was a moment where this is a not totally separate, but mostly unrelated thing. One of our managers was talking about somebody not being able to make it to like the dinner that we have before our yearly meeting that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a thing where we fly a bunch of people in. It's for like our department, our expanded department. And I was like, oh, they're not coming to the celebration? Lame. And one of the people who sits near me wheels over, looks totally concerned on his face, and is like, you're not celebrating this, right? And I'm like, what? He's like, you're not celebrating this guy getting shot, right? And I'm like, I'm talking about the dinner. And he's like, oh, but then he still like goes on to make like some moralized statement when I've just said I'm talking about like a totally different thing. It's like, dog,
you've missed the boat.
This ain't that deep. This ain't that deep.
Yeah,
I don't care that much. So yeah, that was wacky and concerning. I also texted my partner after I found out with like, there's some wacky news that's kind of grim, and I realized I didn't give any more details, and they were like, oh no, are you all right? And I'm like, no, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, not me. I'm fine. Some dipshit got killed. Some dipshit faced the consequences of his actions.
I do think I think the president has ordered fucking the flags to be at half-mast for.
Yeah, he said that was a Truth Social. That's like not an order.
Okay, good. I'm kind of worried to see what happens tomorrow when I come to work. Like, is the flag going to be at half-mast?
Yeah, I don't know, man. So, it's kind of whack.
I hope not, because then the flag should be lowered every single fucking day. Like, I guess I like at that point, like it should only be.
He's just a fucking guy.
Yeah, like, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. But so yeah, overall, don't spread hate, and also don't be pro-gun, because it turns out those two things have consequences, unfortunately, for people. That seems like kind of a life hack. Can we call that our life hack?
Don't be pro-gun.
Well, I guess it's like
that.
Don't be all of the things that could end up turning against you in a violent way. You know, like that'd be like me being like, oh, I'm pro owning chimpanzees, I'm pro owning tigers, and I'm pro owning bears. And I actually think that we should be able to have all of those things at the same time in apartment buildings. And then you'd be like, man was mauled by chimpanzee. And it's like, I mean, he did want it. I guess I don't know. Maybe he's happy with this. I don't know. So
yeah, dude, I don't know.
Who could say?
Anyways, can I talk about something worse that happened?
Yes.
I got a parking ticket.
$25?
No, it's like 70.
Holy shit, what did you do? Park on an old lady?
No. So my partner's apartment,
yep.
It's in like the UW area, which by the way is like a quarter of the city.
Apartment?
Exactly.
Yep.
That did not work. I'm going to be honest, that did not work. My partner's apartment is in the UW area, which is like a quarter of the city. And they have their street requires like a permit to park there.
Yep.
On weekdays during like the usual hours. 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or whatever.
Okay.
So I am never parked there outside of when it's not required to have a permit. I have found out that that those signs are wrong when it says, actually, JK, there's a Husky game going on, and you're not allowed to park here without a permit.
Yikes.
So now I guess I have to look up the Husky game schedule, the UW football game schedule, so that I don't park there when one is going on.
That's fucked up.
Which is like most of a weekend day. Yeah, the ticket says 4 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Fucking, you know what the worst part of that is? We went to dinner with my parents that day, and we saw the parking enforcement vehicle as I drove away, and I was like, oh, that's crazy that they're out right now. I thought they didn't work on weekends. And my partner was like, I didn't know they worked.
Funny.
My terrible impression of my partner. And that means they came back around. Because we were out at dinner for hours.
That's funny. Yikes. I mean, at least it didn't get towed. That would have sucked.
Yeah, fortunately, none of the state like parking restrictions cause things to be towed unless you're really egregious.
Oh, okay.
It's exclusively tickets. They're not that mean. Private lots, they will threaten towing and still kind of don't. But private lot tickets you can also just ignore as long as you're below like an enforceable amount to take you to collections.
Okay.
Unethical life hack. You don't have to pay private lot tickets, but don't get above like $500 so that they can take you to collections.
Yeah, that would suck.
Unfortunately, state and federal parking tickets should be paid. I'm mad about it. I'm unreasonably mad about it.
Yeah, it's
because I have spent my entire life not paying attention to the UW sports schedule.
And now you have to.
And now I have to, specifically when I'm spending the weekend at my partner's place. Was it just supposed to be a nice, relaxing time? Silksong is fun though, so that was nice.
Nice.
Hey, Silksong is really good. It's really hard. I still recommend playing Hollow Knight first, just because it kind of expects you to know the language of the game.
Okay. What are you playing it on?
My Switch.
Okay. I thought that you were streaming it one day.
I was. I do it through my capture card.
Okay, so
you know,
the
same thing that you have done. Yeah.
Okay, I was just curious if you're still doing that. Okay.
Yeah, I still have that hooked up to my computer.
Nice. Yeah, we were playing Overcooked, and I was like, oh, Griffin's playing Silksong, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't realize you were playing it on the Switch.
Yeah, I'm playing it on the Switch because, it was a good way to travel over. And honestly, I like it on the Switch.
It seems like a game where I could see that being helpful, being a good game for it.
Anyways, I can't wait to put in our episode topics, death and then parking ticket.
Yeah. Yep.
What an unhinged combo. Can I talk about something I did and am doing?
Are you shitting right now? You on the toilet?
No. So there is a local satirical, I don't think not newspaper, but like website.
Yeah.
That does like
blog,
real fake news. Yeah. Called The Needling.
Okay.
After, the Space Needle.
Yep. Clever.
And it's very funny. They also, the person who does The Needling, Lex Vaughn, Pulitzer Prize winning journalist, does a satire piece writing workshop.
Oh, cool.
I am taking that workshop.
Oh, nice. How long have you been doing it? Or how often is it?
Well, the first day was last night.
Okay.
And there are 2 more days of it, and it's once a week.
Oh, that's cool.
This has led to me, one, having a fun time. It was very nice. Everybody there was lovely. It was very fun. And also, we went out for like a drink at the nearby bar afterwards, and it was fun to talk to people who actually pay attention to like local politics.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Do you think you're
gonna get informed on it? It was good. But what?
Are you gonna get more satirical?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, maybe we'll see. Point is, I've made a mistake.
Okay.
The first day was about writing your headline because because the headline is honestly where most satire pieces start from. You don't start from the body because you need a good one-liner for your headline.
Okay.
And the satire news pieces tend to be like fairly short. So it's kind of just like if you have a headline and you can like imagine writing something for it, you're good to go. And so I have an assignment the assignment for this week is to like write 10 headlines, send them to her, and then she's gonna put them in like a Google form and send that out to people so that we can figure out like what everybody's best headline is.
Okay, cool.
Out of those 10, and then that's what we'll write on for the other 2 workshops. So I've been writing a bunch of headlines, and my mistake is telling people that I'm writing a bunch of headlines because that means that everybody around me starts writing headlines and wants to tell me them.
Nice. That's funny. Have you used any of our podcast titles as inspiration?
No, actually. Maybe I should. That might actually be a good idea.
I think there'd be a few that would be funny.
I think there might be a few that are good in there. But anyways, I wanted to tell you some of my headlines, so we can see what you think of them. Because I think I know which ones are like my good ones that people are connecting with, and also which ones I really like personally.
Okay.
So I want to go through some of them. I'll even give you some like work in progress ones because a lot of these because one of the tips was like literally just write everything down. As soon as you think of it, write it down. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. Write it down. You can edit later.
Okay.
Which is a great brainstorming tip. Just write down everything.
Yep.
Trim it down later. One of the first ones I thought of before even going to the workshop was child told you get what you get about to go nuclear.
Okay, I like that
Just
one.
because I hate that turn of phrase, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Yep.
Mostly because I was taught that at my definitely Christian, definitely Protestant preschool.
Oh, the Protestants.
Now, mind you, that was during like the little gym class when they gave everybody colored flags and they were like, just don't complain about the colors, please. Yep. Well, that's definitely the mindset that they like to take that the Protestants especially like to take towards everything. And I hate that shit. But yeah. So in local news, the Seattle City Council yesterday voted 7-2 to massively increase surveillance in the city through CCTV.
Okay, interesting.
They were open to public comment. Literally everybody was like, fuck you, this is a terrible idea. Tons of advocacy groups. And basically the 7 people who voted for it were like, despite all the evidence against doing this and the fact that our overreaching fascist federal government will take control of them,
yeah,
we're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah, that's weird.
And mind you, a bunch of them have been voted out too. So actually, I have a follow-up headline for this one. But something that I'm working on is perverts on city council about to really earn the title.
Okay, yeah.
Or like are about to have hundreds of hours of video of you jerking it.
Yep.
But simultaneously inspired is outgoing council member about to vote for the most reprehensible shit.
Okay. That one's maybe lower on my list.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if people usually use the word reprehensible.
I don't know. That feels like a proper fake title thing. Okay. Also, recently there was a video clip of Tucker Carlson saying that he thinks Pete Buttigieg is a fake gay, and he was going to ask him questions about gay sex and see if he can answer them.
What the fuck? Okay.
To which spawned the joke, gay sex expert Tucker Carlson says Pete Buttigieg not gay enough.
That's funny.
That was before I even signed up for this class. I just remembered it so hard.
What about, like, Tucker Carlson is now the judge for if you're gay?
There could be something there. I don't think it can be that simple, but,
think through it.
Tucker Carlson appointed to gay Supreme Court.
Yeah, it's funny.
I'll write that down on here.
That'd be a headline. I'd be like, what the fuck? I gotta read this.
Also, this has very quickly taught me who is good at writing headlines and who is bad at writing headlines.
Yeah.
Because some people just like have, even if it's a good joke, just write like way too long of a headline or get like a too specific of a headline. One of my personal favorites that's really just for me is a person having a good day about to be reminded about Bill Maher.
Yeah.
Hold
on. What did I see about Bill Maher recently? Fuck. He was like...
I think he actually did a call out of Dr. Phil where Dr. Phil was going on ice raids and he was like, but why? It's cruel.
Yeah, it was something.
And then he was still wrong about it somehow, but like...
Yeah, I can't remember what he was doing, but I just was like, God damn it, get off my screen. I don't want to see you.
Yeah, I'd hate looking at him. He's gross.
Yeah.
You can look for that as I read out more headlines.
Yeah, please do.
I'm going to be submitting all of these. If you follow the needling and you see one of these, it means I got one submitted.
That's funny.
Because I think that's where this class goes, to like submitting an actual article to the needling.
Oh, that's really cool though. That's awesome.
Which will be fun. And also then we'll be put on the mailing list for like basically, I guess like cast calls for articles.
That's cool.
And I'm going to try to write a few to then see if I can get people to like tell me about them.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh yeah, that's really funny. You know, who wrote that? Oh wait, I did.
That's me.
That's me.
That's me, you bitch.
You fool. You admit that I'm funny. Haha. Okay. These next couple, I am only safe because Sophia does not listen to this podcast.
Okay.
And also they're exaggerated.
Yep.
They're exaggerated, and this is a bit. The first one I have is roommate decides to try poly just to date more shitty guys that spend too much time at your place.
That's the I like that one a lot.
I'm really proud of that one.
I like that one a lot. I think that
it's a little wordy.
It's a little wordy.
It's like it's a really good concept.
That's fucking funny. That's really funny. I like that one. I think you could probably take out. Yeah, I think there's some. I think that one might be a winner. That I think you're fucked on if that ever like got released.
No, I could manage it. I could manage it. The second one is conversation with friend's dad, basically just listening to Joe Rogan.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like to imagine the silence there was you laughing and it just not being picked up. Oh. I'm going to imagine that in my heart of hearts.
Sorry, I was sipping and I was trying my hardest to not have it be picked up in the mic. I like turned so far away from the mic. So I was just trying to. Sorry. Yeah.
I don't worry. I called myself out on some of these too. I said, person whose grandma died about to milk this for months.
Oh my God. Yeah. Is that the plan in months? Okay. Good to know.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Let's see here. Goth resigned to remove 15 rings before bathroom.
What? I don't know if I like that one.
Goth people wear a lot of rings. There's so many accessories.
But what about the bathroom? I don't understand the bathroom part.
Because you have to wash your hands and you can't do that with rings on.
Oh, I get it.
Do you not wash your hands, Anthony?
No, well, I don't know. I thought you meant like piercings. And so I was like trying to figure out like how that works.
No, fingies.
No, like actual fingy rings. Fingy rings. Okay.
Okay.
I get that one
anyways. I got a couple more that call me out specifically are NB person real sick of doing gender at work.
Yeah.
Cool. That one doesn't connect with cis people. Yeah, I gotta admit.
Sorry, dude.
That the track record of that is 0 cis people, 100% trans people.
Yep.
And okay, this one I thought of last night as I was doing it. Seattle local excited to replace fan with white noise machine.
Okay. Is there context to that one?
Not a single building here has AC.
Okay.
So everybody has like a pretty good fan.
Yep.
And also I just like sleeping with a white noise machine because I still have to hear something. But the fan makes enough noise that I don't need the white noise machine. But when it's not as hot at night, I don't need the fan. So I go back to the white noise machine.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Okay, that one hits more with the Seattleites.
Yep.
All right.
Which I guess is what you're writing for, so.
Yeah, that one was kind of a hit at work, I'm going to admit.
I'm sorry.
Okay, passenger princess insists they didn't lose license.
I like that one. That one's funny.
That one targets my partner. They also don't listen to this.
That's funny.
The other day I was like, this is a podcast topic, but you don't care because you don't listen. And they were like, I want to listen, but every time I want to listen, it's because I'm about to see you because I want to talk to you.
Aw, that's very
funny.
So
I don't end up listening. It's like, well, this is sweet now, but I'm still going to be a dick about it.
Yeah.
Band plays show in middle of week out of pure spite.
Nice.
I'm going to a concert next week. It's on a Wednesday. I'm mad about it.
Yeah, that's kind of sucky. It's like, well, my Thursday's going to be sleepy and cranky.
Yeah. Okay, here's one that I'm trying to work on because I don't think it's targeted enough. Is a guy with no media analysis ability about to recommend anime again.
Yeah, that one might need some. That one might need some working.
But there's something there, you know, because it's just like somebody who has bad taste in media.
Why don't you? You could always just be like.
They always recommend like an anime.
What about like coworker you don't like recommends anime for the 4th time?
Ooh, you're right. Ooh, coworker you don't like recommends anime again.
Or it's like, talks about Attack on Titan for the 7th time.
No, I think that's too. That's too targeted on the wrong half of it.
Okay, gotcha.
Because the recommends anime is broad.
Yep.
But it's specific also.
Yeah.
Because it's that specific type, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Here's one for you. Bias confirmation, coworker makes mistake.
I like that one.
I know.
You're like, I always fucking knew. I always knew.
Yeah, right? I like a thing that's like 2 sentences, but they're like a couple words each.
Yeah, I like that one.
And that's a good 5-word punchy one too.
Yep, I like that
it's
one.
It's hard to get a 5-word one. Oops, you clapped one too many times.
Oh shit. Can I be honest? I sometimes clap an extra time just to do it.
Oh, I do too.
Like if it's dying down, I'll be like one of the last people to be like,
yeah.
And it's like
I clap really loud and I like to give like a couple extra.
Do you give some woos?
I should. I really should. Next time.
Yep.
Okay. Trendy workplace has flash tattoos at layoff meeting.
That one seems.
That one's just stupid.
Yeah, that one's funny, but it does seem like it's very, very specific.
Yeah. Well, you want specific. All white polycule has 13 relationships and 0 jobs.
I like that one. I actually think that's
that one
really...
is like insanely Seattle, but
it's very Seattle.
Also, everybody knows.
But it's very funny. It's very funny.
Okay. Here's a couple that I'm a big fan of. Local evil twink decides you're the problem.
Okay. Yep. That one's good.
Yep. Former Boy Scout at kink partied, excited to finally use knot tying skills.
Oh, that's a good one.
That one is unfortunately one that I want to get laughs, but always gets the reaction of, "Oh, that's good," which I don't want.
What about instead of former Boy Scout, you just go full Eagle Scout? Those people are dedicated.
Former Eagle Scout. You know what? You're right. I do want to remove boy from that.
Yeah.
Because this is a man.
This is a freaking man.
Okay. SeaTac adds another mile of fucking nothing to walk through.
I don't know what that is. So
SeaTac is the airport.
Oh.
And the Seattle-Tacoma airport is very poorly designed. And I hate it. And it takes fucking forever to get to your gate.
Well, then that one might hit with
and
the
a lot
people.
of it is just like nothing space. It's gonna be. I know that's a very local one. Also, nobody steal my ideas. This is going up before we technically finish the workshop.
That's funny. Please do not steal his ideas. Please. What if there's someone who's in your workshop who steals them? That'd be fucking crazy.
That would be crazy. I would have insane beef. I'd be like, also, why do you listen to my podcast?
Funny.
Okay, I have a few more. Okay, this one does require context. Bruce Harrell is our current mayor, and it looks like he's going to lose.
Okay.
He sucks.
Yep.
He's just some rich fuck.
Okay.
And he definitely owns like multiple house/apartments and stuff, and quite possibly doesn't even really live in Seattle that often.
Awesome.
Or like
Perfect.
all the time. So Bruce Harrell's Seattle home to become Spirit Halloween after election.
Oh, I like that. That one's a fun one.
Yeah, that one, it's a little dampened for you because I have to give a full explanation.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Has gotten really good reaction. People like that one. That one's probably second only to the SeaTac one.
Yeah, that one's a fun one. I like that one.
Which I'm sad don't hit you as hard because they are very funny, just in a very local way.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Again,
everybody here hates fucking SeaTac and Bruce Harrell. And this is where Charlie Kirk died because I immediately wrote right-wing influencer reaps consequences of actions. And also, quote, a few deaths a year is the cost of the Second Amendment, end quote, says Chekhov's gun.
I was gonna say, okay, can you edit this out if this is not something we should say?
Okay.
But what about like school campuses now selling Kevlar scarves? Is that too?
That's insane. We're keeping that in. That's so funny.
Okay. Again, they're not.
I refuse theft,
satire.
so I can't use that. But This is satire.
This is
specifically satire, fake news.
Yes, none of this is real. It would be horrible if they did this.
Okay, let's see. Last year, we're getting towards the end. Woke alert! My alarm went off.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that one gets like a little chuckle, and that's it, which is fine. Yep. At least I get a chuckle. Okay, here's one I was working on because I was like, I can do something with Subaru. All right, the lesbian car.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, Subaru to come with free U-Haul rental, Too easy, too basic, done before. Subaru comes with warranty on, and then I just like couldn't figure out something out to put there. And then I said Subaru test Toyotathon style event, and then I was trying to come up with a name for an event. And the only thing I could think of that was funny is like something that's like kind of fucked up and offensive. So the only thing I could think of was Dyke Time, which I'm allowed to say.
Yeah.
I don't think that'll fly.
Probably not.
Hey, to be fair, she said submit what she's like, I'm the only one who will know whose is who. So like submit whatever fucked up thing you think of.
What about
Go for it.
what's a famous Subaru? Hold on. This is probably you need to look it up.
The Outback.
Yeah, like what about 2025 Subaru Outback now automatically tells your parents it's not a phase?
Huh. Okay. No, hold on. That is good.
Thank you for the slow thought. Yeah, new hybrid Subaru. I don't know.
Now it tells your parents it's not a. That's actually really good. I did not expect you to come up with like a good lesbian joke. I'm gonna be honest.
Sorry, dude. I've been thinking of my jokes.
I guess I've had an effect with you on you. You're in with the community now.
Which is what, me just knowing lesbian jokes? Is that yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
Okay. Moving on. So recently, the local like queer nude beach over here, Denny Blaine, had a bunch of like fences put around it, like non-observation fences or whatever, which was just pushed for by like the rich fuck lakefront homeowners.
Yep.
All pieces of shit. And so there's been a lot of jokes about that. And so I came up with lakefront homeowners propose citywide fence after learning who lives there.
Little
wordy.
Little wordy, but I get it.
Here's one I got as I was leaving work. Person who calls it sexual harassment Safeway keeps shopping there for some reason. My coworker literally calls this one Safeway sexual harassment Safeway, and then goes there still.
That's weird. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I guess power to him.
Yeah.
Take the power from him. Okay, so recently they've been working on a light rail connection, but over across the lake between Seattle and Bellevue, the 1 and 2 lines.
Okay.
Of the light rail. And they recently did a test run across the floating bridge, which is actually the first time a light rail / train thing has been run across a floating bridge, like worldwide, period.
Wow.
Mind you, we have like 2 out of 3 floating bridges worldwide. So whatever.
Yeah.
It's just because nobody's needed to. But it was like an actual test and it was cool. And they did this at like midnight. And also, as you know, everything here closes super fucking early.
Yeah.
So midnight light rail test is only time it'll ever run that late. I had to explain that too much. For people who aren't locals.
Sorry, dude. It's
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It wouldn't have worked out.
What's your?
I dissected that frog.
Yeah.
I think I am going to submit that one though because I like it.
Okay. I mean, hey, if you like it, go for it.
Yeah. And then as I was driving home, car without bumper about to get too close. And then also Oregon driver about to ruin the fun for all of us. Oregon drivers are the worst. Every time it's a fucking Oregon driver. I don't know why. I was on the fast road, which has a speed limit of 40 that everybody goes 50 to 60 on.
Okay.
And this driver, with so much space in front of him, was going 30.
Wild.
That's not even the speed limit. That's 10 below the speed limit. That's so bafflingly annoying.
See, and for me, it'd be like, purged. You're done.
Purged. You're right. Purged.
Would have solved the problem.
And then I wrote outgoing council member about to vote for the most reprehensible shit, and that was the last one.
I think those are pretty good.
I skipped a bunch too. I've been writing a lot. The others just aren't as good.
That's funny. Can I update you what I did while you were obviously learning how to write news headlines?
Yeah, go for it.
I've been in a corn dog era. So I've been into corn dogs, dude. I don't know why.
That's exciting.
I don't know why, but I was like, yo, these are not bad. Like, I think in my life before this, I've probably had 2 corn dogs in my entire life. And now I think I've had 4 this week. So I'm the box only has 5. So I'm like running out and then I'll be done forever. But yeah, I just was like, damn, I'm in these freaking dogs. They're good.
Into the dogs.
Yep.
Got that dog in you, but you're into the dogs as well.
I had to perfect the time you need on the air fryer because the package says like 12 to 14 minutes. 14.
Okay.
Way too much. 12. still a little much. So I do 11, and that seems to be a good number.
Ooh.
So if you have my specific Ninja air fryer and you put 2 corn dogs in one tray, do it for 11 minutes. You're welcome. And that's my little article, my little thought for the that's my life hack. 11 minutes for the corn dog. So
all right, I'm writing a new headline.
Yeah.
Man has very specific opinions on corn dogs.
I do.
Just gonna throw that one in there.
That I do.
Like I said, writing everything on the wall. Okay, what did I write down in my actual podcast notes?
I do have one more. I'm because then obviously the next time we record, I'll have an update. I am organizing a Mario Party tournament. I don't know if I already told you this about this. Maybe I didn't.
No, you haven't.
Okay, so we have been playing Mario Party.
Yes,
I'm
aware of this. You play Mario Party like a fair amount. It's actually crazy.
So we got done playing all of the levels on Mario Party Jamboree, is I think what it is.
Okay.
And so I was like, hey, what if instead of having a winner each round, we have a tournament? And so I've been organizing this goddamn tournament. I had a wheel. I randomized which levels we're going to play. So we know what levels are now in the turn order. There's, I think, 7 maps. So we have the order of the maps. I then had to deliberate as to how I was going to do the point system. So in the beginning, I was thinking I would do it like sum of stars, but there are some maps that you don't get many stars and some maps you get a lot of stars. And I didn't want to gamify it to the point that like certain maps don't matter as much. Like, you know what I mean? Like if there's one map where you can get 6 stars, like that's the map where like either you win or you lose. And so I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. So are you just doing like a point system, like 4, 3, 2, 1? First place gets 4 points.
Yes, last place gets 1.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that, which I think is the better way of doing it. So I bought a trophy off of Etsy. It's a 3D printed Mario Party tournament trophy that will be awarded to the winner. I have also purchased a $3 whiteboard from Walmart where I will be placing people's names and then summing up the total point system for each round.
Crazy. Okay.
And so we're doing that on Saturday. So I have sent out the challenge.
All day Mario Party.
Well, so that's so this is where I told everyone to show up at my house at 10 a.m. There's 7 levels. Each level takes like an hour and a half. So I don't think we could feasibly do it in one day.
No.
But then talking to people, they're like, why don't we split it into two days? So an even split or like a 3 map, 4 maps. Like we'll probably do 4 maps, but that's still a fuck ton of time.
Still a lot.
Still
4
a lot.
maps, still
a lot.
How much? 6 hours?
It's still 6 hours. So we'll see how that goes. Something tells me about that by the end. Part of me like wants it to be like by map 3, like the grudges have set in. Like, you know what I mean? Like I really want.
Ideally, yeah.
So yeah, I'm quite excited about it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I don't think I'm gonna win. I think that Allison will win.
Probably. Lucky fuck.
I get really mad because she's good at Mario Party, but also her friends are not ruthless enough. So they're like kind. They're like, oh, well, like,
oh, you've mentioned this. Yeah.
Well, like, oh, we'll let this one pass. Or they'll be like, oh, even though she has 1 more star, someone has 60 more coins. So they're more of a threat. And you're like, no, like, that's not how this works. We all win based on stars. Actually. So they just like, I think that they are kind. Then they'll do things like, instead of like going after when it's like, who do you want to steal coins from? They'll randomize it versus choosing the person who's winning, which frustrates me immensely. And I get it's like randomizing. So like, it's not like they're making a choice, but it's like, no, make the choice. Like, please pick the winner as the person that you are trying to make not be in first place.
Yeah, do the thing you need to do to prevent somebody from winning.
Yes, yes. So there was one game where Allison won by like 4 stars, and I was just fucking fuming.
Oh my god!
Because I was like, "This is."
Oh yeah, I remember.
It was like, this just doesn't like. Why are we? why are we?
Yeah, you were
so
mad.
I was so mad. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm excited for the Mario Party tournament. So
I think you complained about that specific game on this podcast.
I probably did. I probably did because it was bullshit. So yeah. So hopefully by Monday, I know at least where I am in the rankings.
Here's hoping. Okay, I look forward to an update on that. I want to know how it shakes out.
Yep. I
want to hear how mad you are.
I think that on Monday I'm going to be in third place. I'm not.
Okay.
I think people know that I am a strategy person, and so they target me more than they should.
Yeah, I'm familiar with this. Not because I am a strategy person, but because people seem to think I have something more going on than what I do.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a compliment.
True, but it is kind of frustrating.
But yeah, it's really annoying. Spoiler for any time you play any like game where we're in competition with me. I actually don't have really any ideas going on. I don't have a grand strategy. I'm actually just playing it turn by turn and seeing what happens.
That's funny.
Because also, anytime I try to make a strategy, it never works.
I don't know if that's always true. I think sometimes you've been able to play some chess moves.
Yeah, but it's very rare, and it almost never pays off, really. It almost always just will land me in like second place, and I don't give a shit about second place. I don't even have an as long as I'm not last mindset. I need to be first.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. Okay, I got two more topics, and I think that'll round us out.
Yeah.
To an hour, unless you have something really pressing.
No, go for it.
One's a very short story about how I am negatively affecting my partner.
Okay.
Because they did a real me move the other day.
Okay.
Where they were being all sweet, and they were like, "I love you, and every day I spend with you is better than the last." And then they started motorboating me. Without even thinking about it.
That's funny.
And they were like, "Oh my God.
What am I doing?
What did I just do?" Yeah, they say all that, and then they push my tits together and shove their face in.
That's funny.
And they're like, "Holy shit, why did I just do that?"
You're a bad influence.
And so I haven't let that go, and I keep doing that to them. I keep trying to trick them into thinking I'm not going to do that by like saying something different.
Funny.
And then I just do the same thing. And they told me when I was like, "I'm putting this in my podcast notes," they were like, "No, no, don't." That's
funny.
No. And I was like, "Too bad.
It's too late. It's happened.
Too late. It's in there." Anyways, Anthony,
yep.
You recorded for an extra hour last week.
Yeah, I did.
You got the time wrong, and rather than stopping your recording,
yep,
you just kept going.
Yep.
There were about 40 minutes of silence that I cut out.
Yes, there was.
40 straight minutes.
So
Not
this is where
40 minutes broken up by you talking. 40 straight minutes of silence, and the size, because of how long that file was, it broke Audacity.
Oh no!
I could not run my macro.
Oh,
I realized after the second time trying to run it that it just did not like this and it would stop halfway through. So I had to manually cut out those 40 minutes.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Why did you...
some extra.
Well, in my head, I went, oh, he's like, they're not going to cut this out because it's just going to cut out with the macro.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen too.
Damn.
No,
I even thought...
So you imagine my shock when I put both files in Audacity, and yours is twice as long as mine.
Yeah, I was playing Pokemon and I was like,
I know.
It was funny because I was recording and I was like, oh fuck, I'm wrong. And then it was like, well, no, that was like a genuine reaction and I don't want to fake it because I thought I like wanted to, I thought that was like a good thing to have in the...
Yeah, but you could have paused the recording and started recording again later.
I don't quite know how to do that in a way that wasn't going to fuck you up. Like I was worried about that. I guess in my head, I was worried from a syncing standpoint, but that has nothing to do with it because you weren't there.
No. No.
Yeah, in my head, it was better. And if I'm being truly honest, at some point, I did just mute my mic because I thought it was better to leave it in. Yeah, sorry. It
was really funny though. But also, that means I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Why is Lieutenant Surge a lieutenant?
So that's where okay, this is where...
Also, can you... Wait, before you Google anything, can you spell lieutenant for me?
No. Fuck no. LT.
Can you try?
Dot.
Can you try?
Sure.
Can you try to spell for daddy?
Yeah, can I here, let me go into Notepad just so I can...
Lieutenant.
Okay, I'm going to...
Or as the British say it, lieutenant.
I'm going to say that it is Luitenant.
Wow, you are wrong from the second letter.
Damn. What is it?
It is Lieutenant. You got tenant, right?
Oh, fuck, I knew that.
But the Lou was totally wrong. You spelled Louis tenant.
I did. Yeah, I think that he was involved in some sort of Poke war.
He was, yeah.
But yeah, it's freaking crazy. I don't know how he's a lieutenant. He's like the only person that has a military rank, right? I mean, I guess they might have a navy.
Yeah.
I spent 2.5 hours listening to a Pokemon manga explained for Pokemon Red and Blue.
Oh yeah, that manga is crazy. I actually really like the manga of Pokemon Adventures manga for like Gen 1.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool to watch, and like the Pokemon, you can see the Pokemon through the ball, and like the Pokeballs can break, which prevent them from being opened until they're repaired. And like the Pokemon have like sentience in the Pokeball. And like time passes in the Pokeball, and it was really cool. And so I was watching this 2.5 hour video, and that's when I learned, spoilers for the manga. In the manga, it's written in a way where all of the gym leaders are Team Rocket people.
Yeah.
Like everyone is evil except for I think
that's crazy.
Erica.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, it was crazy.
The manga is actually insane.
Yeah.
It's like batshit crazy. Like, for example, Viridian City with the Lavender Tower.
Yep.
That part is so fucked up. It's like the ghosts possess like a dead Pokemon, and then Blue shows up and chops this possessed Arbok in half with like a scyther, and you see the insides and the meat.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy.
This entire thing is crazy and brutal, but it gives everybody like a shocking amount of character.
Yeah, no, it was a fun
not just
2 hours.
The people, but the Pokemon too. It's like I really like that first manga.
Yeah, there was some like crazy panels where I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I think it's really charming. If anybody listening gets a chance to read it, I would recommend it.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah, though it was after Gen 2, whatever, it kind of gets convoluted. I haven't read that. I think I got partway through Gen 3, but you know, whatever. Maybe I should go back and do that. Honestly, I bet there's some very questionable content in all of those.
Oh, I'm sure.
I know there's a part because they name the characters after the games.
Yeah,
and there's Red and Blue.
Yep.
Which are the two boys. Green is like the girl player character from the game.
Yep.
And then there's Yellow, who is just like some other random girl. But for some reason, they give Yellow like a big hat, and they pretend like, and they're like, they do like a gender reveal later on where they're like, oh, she's actually a girl, but it's like she's a child, so you can't tell.
Yeah.
It's just now she has a ponytail.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? What's the point? But yeah, like all the Elite Four are just evil pricks.
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Yeah, it was like cool to be like, oh, Lieutenant Surge is evil. And then also Koga is like a grunt in the beginning. And I do think that Erica is good, but I think everyone else is evil.
I think so, yeah. It's really interesting because, the gyms are still like an institutional thing that's been taken over by like essentially the mafia.
Yeah.
The Elite Four is not like an institutionalized thing and is instead like kind of a mythos almost.
Oh,
where
I didn't get
people are like,
part.
These crazy strong Pokemon trainers exist out there that are called the Elite Four, and they fight strong trainers.
Well, that's
and there's
cool.
like no champion or anything. It's really weird. And actually, I don't remember when it's introduced, but I know it is by the end. And I stole this idea for when we did Pokemon D&D.
Yeah.
That Red has a Eevee that's so genetically unstable that it can just transform into any of the evolutions. And I use that for Sophia's Eevee.
I forgot about that.
And I think I did that mostly because she was complaining about never having a type advantage.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. I think it was that I kept giving Major Turtles.
Yep.
I gave Sophia the options to have multiple types.
Yep.
And you, I just gave a Dratini to and moved on.
Yep. That's all I wanted.
But yeah.
Yeah, would recommend. I might try and find like the next video because I think there was like a part 2. So I might try and watch a little bit more.
You know, I actually coincidentally also watched a video this weekend. Not that's about manga, but was about anime. And it was why Sword Art Online is garbage.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is garbage. Also,
it is garbage. but it's one of the earliest ones that I watched, so I have a soft spot for it. But I'm like, I bet it's worse than I remember somehow. Yeah. And not really, but like, yeah, kinda.
That's funny.
You were gonna say something in there?
I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, I think that isn't like the first season decent, but then after that, it just keeps getting kind of stale because they kept making new seasons.
Not even the first season is decent. I don't know about anything past. Oh, the first season is the first 2 story arcs, I guess, technically.
Well, then I guess half the season.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It's actually really, really poorly written.
That's funny. Yeah, I haven't watched it in forever. Maybe I should swing back and check it out.
Yeah, maybe we should both go through it again and just. Yeah. No, this is a terrible idea. I kind of want to, but I kind of don't want to.
Okay. Well, we can talk about it later then.
Yeah.
Well, with that, should we wrap this puppy up?
I think we should. Like a Christmas present. That's when people get puppies as presents. Thanks for listening to this episode of something dark and something light.
Yeah. Well, can you please make the title not too dark?
What? I can't make it Rest in Piss, Bozo?
Yeah, no. No, you cannot.
Okay. Thanks for listening to this episode of Rest in Piss, Bozo. You can email us at tbtlpod@gmail.com, and our Instagram is @tbtlpod. I'm Griffin. This is Anthony. Tell your friends. And also, the email, tbtlpod@gmail.com. It's linked in the description. Send me weird questions for episode 69.
Please.
If you want to.
Okay. Clap sync.
Yeah, sure. Anyways, tell your friends. Bye.
Goodbye.